Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light and I'm so happy you joined me today. In this reading, we'll dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with a coffee cup. Then I have a special spread for you. We're going to go week by week to see the energy. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe. That's the best and the free way to support the channel. If you would like a private reading, I have my email description box below. Just send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Let's dive in and see what's happening there. We have 3 tears of joy popping out of your cup, which is actually happening within the first week, it seems like here. But these are small things. These are like very watery. I feel like this can be also in the sense of receiving some good news about family, friends, maybe some things that you have expectancy about. This can even be maybe you're going through something that is procedural that needs to be like 1, 2, 3 things that to back needs to be completed. It can be also that is resolving, that is the good news are coming on that direction. Okay, I see there's a pathway opening here. The pathway might be, this kind of looks like the something rabbit, Jessica Rabbit. Like a very feminine character here. Maybe if you are interested in a female character, maybe you're going towards hitting the road to see this person. This can be within the 4th week timeline, or this can be someone actually calling you over by energetically, because it's like a flirty attitude. I feel here this can be someone flirtatious, someone who cares about beauty, which you're from Venus as well, right, Taurus? And we have Libra that aligns with you. It can be Libra, it can be another Taurus, or it can be someone overall embodying this extreme feminine energy, calling you over to a pathway. And see, like, I don't know if you can feel the energy here, like her gentleness. I can see that the skirt kind of has tail also here. Can be even you may be going outside your comfort zone. Maybe if you have been in very of the masculine energy for so long, this can be going, getting a massage, relaxing yourself, doing something sensual, eating a rich chocolate. It can be that kind of simple thing, or it can be like over the top stuff as well. Okay, there's still some time to this. This is also, like I said, it's outside your comfort zone. It's not going to be happening in your usual environment. But within the first week, I also see a pathway, but this is not very clear. This can be as an inspiration or idea coming to you. When you pursue, we have a tears of joy at the end of that one too. And there's also another V I see within the 2nd week timeline. And V can be like a small victory you're going to actually get. The thing is, in the first 2 weeks, I see a massive crowd here. This can indicate maybe you're going to find yourself inside of a crowd, or this can be a crowd environment. Okay. And or it can be like a mental crowd is actually going to, like, you're going to find a peace of mind. You're going to create clarity in there. I feel maybe some of you might be getting invited into like a crowded environment. I'm going to do tarot reading after this one, but I want to pull to get some more clarity, because tarot can be much more straightforward than this kind of like an oracle reading. Let's see. Ace of Gabriel and Star shows up here. They just want to pop out and tell you, okay, we're here. Ace of Gabriel is the Ace of Wands. So you might be really pursuing something that you're passionate about this first week. And maybe this is going to actually put you in an environment which is going to be your wish fulfillment, the star's wish fulfillment at the end of the day. But this is going to be a crowded environment with maybe a lot of people who has passion as well. I see here, I don't know if you can see, there's a character right there, like holding their finger up in the air. They are actually like maybe even teaching something. This can be for some of you going inside of an environment that you're going to be improving, getting knowledge, or following your passion, creating a new opportunity. And inspirations coming to you. That inspiration is going to guide you towards this crowded direction. The crowd can be, maybe you have a product. This can be a market that you're selling your stuff, or you want to sell the stuff. This can be an online platform that they have a lot of people in there. You're going to find yourself a corner there. It can be something like that as well. It can be, maybe you're a teacher. There's many online platforms now. For example, I have this girlfriend. She has a very good English. So there's a website. I don't want to give the name of the website because there are many websites, because it's not, I'm not sponsored by anyone. So she's actually teaching there, and she's making most of her money just for teaching English to like foreigners that she doesn't even speak their languages. They know a little bit of English, but now she's advancing their language. So it can be something like that, a skill that you already have. You don't have to go outside of your comfort zone. It is still inside your comfort zone. This thing is something that you do very easily. And this thing is, the finger now makes sense here. This is something that you're dominating as well. I gave them example as a language, but it can be also like a literature. It can be some other skills that you have extra can bring this kind of like find this crowd, attract this crowd to you. I see a number 8 here. This can indicate material satisfaction. So within the first week, if you pursue this thing, I see you're smiling there. There is actually, this kind of looks like that, looks like a plant that is eating bugs. So the bugs actually in computer programming indicates there's some like a discord, and there are bugs actually slowing down the system. And there's a bug eater indicates that when you intend to make this thing happen, when you step inside the crowd here, the bugs, there's going to be like necessary plants, and you're an earth sign, you're going to be growing that necessary items there to clean up the bugs of the system. Okay, so if you have that kind of like a doubt that there's going to be obstacles, seems like the obstacles will be removed most organically. Okay. Another thing I see here within the second week, there's a person here riding a boat. The boat that has a neck kind of looks like a swan here. Swans mate for life, but this person's riding the boat, and the boat is shaped like a Viking, basically Viking ship, but this is a small version of it. Vikings are known with, I feel like the freedom is the key word for Vikings. Freedom. They fought for freedom, and they had this free spirit, and also they were connected. Like, I didn't watch the series Vikings, so I don't want to talk too much about what I don't know, but what I can think of is they're connected to the earth. They're very grounded, but also the water here, another thing, they're connected to the water as well. So they are good sailors. So it can be indicating of maybe you have a heritage of that. Maybe tapping into that, connecting with that is important this time. But if you don't have that, this can be about sailing towards a new shore that, even though you don't know that shore, if it's going to be safe for you, that's how they actually hit the road. They didn't know it was going to be safe for them, but they trusted that they will actually be able to manage and get the ship to right places. So I feel like here, this is the key point right there. In the second week, you might be facing a decision to make a move or move towards some direction. And instead of trusting that the things are going to go align the way you want it to be, it is about actually like knowing that you will make yourself, you will get to where you need to go. Okay. You have all the skill set, you have all the resources to go to where you want to go. And that's why the ship actually going to take and go to that right direction, seems like here. Another thing I see, there's a person standing right there. The person has like a dog, a white dog under their shoulder, and this can be someone following you. Looks like someone really tall, and a white dog kind of reminded me of initially like maybe a Siberian husky, which tend to be the snow dogs. So it can be like maybe you're moving towards a cold area, or it can be like maybe you literally have a husky, and they tend to be loud. The thing about that is, this is very important. I feel there's like a very important component here. This animal shows up because there's a goat behind it too, which is like a mountain goat, like a snow area. What happens is when you're in the cold, or when you're alone, loudness is important for it's like a closed mouth doesn't get fed kind of energy. So you might be getting followed by someone that is loyal to you, and they're maybe demanding things all the time, not from you only, maybe the people around you, they are asking for information, getting things, like receiving things, like there's an exchange happening with this person. That can be a little bit irritating to you, but I feel like here, this person has like a basic and maybe even stronger survival instinct. And what they're doing, even though it seems like maybe, too much socializing, That's not the case. They're actually following their instinct, their instinct, basically, not the intuition, but their instinct guiding them that way. And I feel like you're going to benefit from them too. Like if you're feeling like, oh, why are you talking to these people all the time? And maybe you're being protective of this person as well. However, they have a strategy and they know what they're doing. The water sign here, the mountain goat can be Capricorn. But the husky, the snow animal, can be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio energy. This person can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone skinny and tall, I see here. Another thing, there is actually legal paper showing up within the 3rd week. So you might actually get the approval, maybe even with this person's efforts. There is like someone old holding their bag. Kind of looks like a fish is eating them. This can be someone who's dealing with money issue, maybe a father figure. Fish is eating them. Maybe they are actually still working and fish is money. So maybe it's like overworking is actually like maybe tiring them. And you're going to hear about them, but they're not really connected to you. They're not really right by your side. Another thing I see, there's like I see a rabbi here, a woman sitting, kind of looks like a person wearing traditional Japanese clothing. I forgot the name of it, this robe, and she's sitting down. And then there's a man actually like bending over in front of her. And the rabbi, I know it's just not really the scene. The rabbi doesn't really fit with the narrative. I see a letter IAF right there, letters. This can be, I feel like here in the Japanese culture, there's like a strict rules of ethics and like maybe even hierarchy. And I see the feminine figure actually getting like a bow here. So it can be your feminine side, your creative side is actually going to be blessed by a rabbi, blessed by the maybe even the priest, rabbi, imam. It can be any of those. And they're all wearing this kind of hats. That's why I see like a small hat right here, or maybe even like a Shinto priest. It can be anyone, and you're getting respect from the masculine energy, meaning the masculine doesn't mean male. It is the energy that is the action taker. Seems like here you are going to come up with very applicable creative ideas within the 3rd week, and this person is going to really respect that and take it and apply it. Okay, it can be maybe you're a financial advisor and you're going through the list of the things and you're coming up with a list to invest in, and this person is respectfully taking that advice and going with it. I see there are mushrooms actually planting and growing massively, so it can be like applying to you that way. Maybe this is an investment idea growing. This can also be something that you are giving. Mushrooms multiply really fast is actually going to like advice. It can be advice, it can be information, it can be your efforts that you have been putting into a certain thing that you're receiving respect in return. For some of you now, I'm feeling this can be retirement, that you're getting respect for all the effort that you put into that certain space. Okay, now let's dive into your saucer. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. This kind of reminds me of the logo. Is this Disney? Like here, the horizon is right there, and there's a castle. I see 2 people climbing up the castle. There's actually someone's legs right there. Looks like a wishing bone. There's sunglasses here. Sunglasses most of the time indicates, I feel like, having fun and luxury and having the time, because it is some sort of like not in today's world, but being able to have the sunglasses and wear it, like you cannot really actively physically work and wear them. I feel like here, like not like back in the day. Now we have all those kind of things. They can hold the glasses on our faces, but I'm thinking this can be like a luxury something that you're going to be doing. That's why it's appearing right there. It's not like a mission. It's like something enjoyment, maybe towards the end of the month, which is going to be the holidays times coming forward. Maybe you're going to actually fly somewhere for holidays, for sunny places. It can be indicative of that. I told you there are 2 people climbing up the hill here. Within the maybe 3rd week, there's actually a snowman and there's a man right next to it. with a top hat. Snowman can be symbolizing maybe you're going to get a support, maybe financial support with a top hat can be an authority giving you. And then you're going to go maybe a snow holiday can be symbolizing that. I see a dragon here sleeping. Maybe there's something that you're passionate about that you put to sleep. It can come back to surface here this month, maybe towards the end of the month, and you might start to re-explore, maybe do something with that energy as well. This can be the simplest thing. Maybe I was watching this lady the other day, and she actually started making sourdough bread at home, and then now it turned into, like, she quit her job, it turned into a full-time business. Now she's making hundreds of loaves a day and selling them to the neighborhood. So it can be even something that like that growing into something massive, okay? But it seems like just a spark is there now. It has time to grow. Let's dive into the tarot now. We're going to go week by week, look at the energy, what is coming your way. Then I'm going to pull a chakra card. If there's anything that needs to be aligned, we're going to see that. And then we're going to pull an angel of assistance for this month. We have here divine guidance. This is Taurus energy. This is you. This is the Hierophant. This is the authority. And I felt like there's an authority existing. Either this is you becoming an authority, or you're asking for help from an authority and getting it very successfully, or you are becoming an authority, which I showed you someone with a hat, with a cloak, blessing this union. Like I said, like a worship maybe. Worship is not the exact word, but it's like a man, like showing a respect. Like this can be a retirement. Maybe you put a lot of effort, energy into something, and now you're getting that bonus back, that approval back, that while you are leaving this thing, but you're getting a lot of respect as well. I saw that in the third week, but it seems like this is in the works now. And the authority is right behind you, supporting you with the Archangel Saint Alphonse energy. The search for meaning. This can also give you the chance when you get that upgrade, retirement, the support, maybe the payment. You're going to have so much time in your hands with that newfound power. You might even start looking for the meaning in life, or asking for more. Consider an alternative approach into your like a day-to-day life, and surround yourself with wise teachers or friends, and maybe even, this is towards your energy, you becoming this wise teacher and friend for others. But this is actually in the works. I feel like it can come up as an idea within the first week. The second week, you're not going to stand by. You're just going to go right in and take action. You have the magic wand in front of you. So it can be you receiving the inspiration and using the tools available to you. Like I mentioned, like even the language that you speak can be your tool to grow your desires and achieve your desires. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear in successful beginnings. So watch out for those within the second week. I'm going to pull the clarifiers to see what is that about too. Third week is Five of Cups comes in as like, okay, I wanted 5 pieces, but I got only 2. These didn't really come out. This was empty boxes. It wasn't the things, or it didn't really satisfy me. Those things didn't satisfy me. So I feel like here this energy is actually about understanding that what's meant for you will simply find you. You don't have to work hard for them or go after them. And the thing is, these are for you now. And if these are meant for you, you will find those gifts in the proper time and place. They're coming forward, okay? And I feel like within the third week, this can be a time that instead of dwelling on the things that are not really going your way, focusing on the things you already have, or the things that are right, okay? And everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And not only like searching for the silver lining, I feel like here, get yourself busy with the things that are working already, okay? Those are actually, when you focus on the things that are right, the wrong will do itself. Like it's going to outdo itself, it's going to erase itself, and it's going to fix itself, okay? Within the fourth week, we have here, I saw him here, but I didn't want to say that he's there. I don't know if you can see him right there. This is Virgo energy. This is Virgo and Gemini energy here. This is actually the Hermit. So it seems like to me, when you bypass what doesn't arrive at that moment, it's going to actually you're going to see within the 4th week your wish fulfillment here. You can see the lantern, the star in his lantern, which indicates that your wish will be fulfilled. Okay, I told you this is Virgo energy. Virgo also has the energy of like organizing things. So this can be actually telling you you're going to manifest your heart's desire if you are organized with your thought and actually take necessary action with the Gemini energy. You might not really see the results that you desire right away, but at the end, you're going to manifest everything in a perfect way. And the thing is, though, it is going to lead you towards maybe spiritual exploration. That's what the Hermit does. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. And I add actually prayer practices to that one as well, because meditation is a type of prayer practice. I feel like it's like the way that we connect to the higher powers. Okay, let's see the clarifiers here. I wonder if this divine guidance, this first week coming up, I saw the judgment card, it was flipped. Is it you? Okay, let's see if we get an earth card here. No, we got the 9 of Swords. Okay, I feel like here now it makes a lot of sense. There's an authority maybe you're fearful of. This can be a government office. I see the planning, the 2 of Wands on the background, like on the bottom, it wants to show up as the shadow side of it. It can be like a government office or maybe an authority. Maybe an authority can be your spouse. It can be, sometimes it happens, that you are like afraid that they're not going to make the right decision. Okay, maybe you want to move to the new lands here. That's the shadow side. You want to plan out a new adventure. Like I said, retirement comes a lot. Maybe you want to change a job or you want to retire. And when you do, you're planning on going on a new adventure. You don't want to stay where you are. This can also be going on and moving to somewhere new that has like ocean and like good, nice weather. And on the background, maybe mountains. It can be any of those things. But maybe you're fearful that the person that you're with or the authority that you're waiting the approval is not going to give you the approval for. But the thing is, overall, the authority is right behind you and supporting you. And in the shadow side, you can go ahead and keep making your plans, because it seems like the Wheel of Fortune, the change is coming. Your fears are unfounded. Okay, you don't have to believe every thought you think. Okay, I think I heard from Wayne Dyer that he says that don't believe in everything in your head, because our heads usually make things up. And within the 2nd week, let's see what the Magician energy, because I feel like you're going to, when you start to see the change, when you start planning things out, you're going to start seeing the change. And when you start to see the change, you're going to start making decisions. And that's actually very good outcome that's going to bring here. 10 of Cups is happy family, environment, satisfaction, a new home on the background. We have green pastures here. So what you're imagining here, you're going to achieve there. But the Magician indicates that you need to take control of the situation. If there's a phone call that you need to make, go ahead and make it. There's a plan that you need to make and follow. Magician does that. Magician is the alchemist, basically. Turns the metal into gold. But he needs to, if you read the Alchemist, the book, it's been years that I have read it, but I remember that the alchemist there, he actually mixes certain things up in order to create that, that compound. So the gold, in order to make the gold, he actually mixes certain things out, and you need to start doing that mixtures. Okay, we have here, don't worry about those things do not show up, because there's a new gift coming in. I told you, Knight of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel that in your cup. And this is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's something better waiting for you out there. A better opportunity, better option will be offered. And with the Epiphany, so 4th week can be the time that you're actually going to go back into your shell, do things in moderation. You're seeing the sunshine here. There's a star manifestations coming. And I feel like this, a lot of things happening back to back. Maybe this is a new relationship, new person that you're going to be talking to. You're going to feel extreme satisfaction through the relationship as well. And this can maybe make you feel go back in your shell. Okay, maybe we should push the brakes now. I shouldn't just go too fast into this relationship. Temperance comes up to tell you, okay, go back into yourself. Okay, explore things. However, do not shut yourself down. Do things in moderation, very balanced way. Okay, keep talking to the person, keep looking for enjoying the things that you have created, the gifts that you have in your hand. You can keep enjoying them. It doesn't mean that you need to shut yourself down to the world. Do things in moderation. And you can also have your meditation practice like morning, noon, and night. It doesn't mean that you have to meditate and go into a monastery all month long, okay? Or like the all 7 days long for the last week, okay? All right, guys, let's dive into this chakras and see. This can show us, the truth is, if there's a chakra blockage, or I'm going to tell you which chakra it is so you can feel the energy stuck there. Maybe you're maybe already feeling it, but this can also be like a way to achieve your desires, that you can use that chakra color, okay? Let's see which one wants to come forth. We have the red, the root chakra, grounding chakra. Ganesh, I think the name is. We have Muladhara. This is you, earth sign. You're the earth sign here. Grounding yourself is important. Maybe you are feeling off balance. Maybe you're not grounding yourself, but Taurus, you're an earth sign, which is very important for you. Let's see what it says here. You are of the earth as you are of heaven. Exactly. So that's why I feel like when the Epiphany, the Hermit card comes in, yes, connect with the higher powers, ask from the higher powers, meditate, yes, but you're an earth sign and you operate better when you are grounded in the earth. And when you are maybe taking a shower, like using the herbs in your food, those are earthbound things as well. I feel like that's a way to ground yourself. That's very important that you keep that yourself grounded on the floor, on the earth. Allow the greatest mother of all to support and nourish you. You're provided for in all ways. You are safe. This is another thing that you need to know. If you are always trying to take care of things by yourself, even though the universe sends other people to help you and you're rejecting them, that's also not feeling grounded, not feeling safe, okay? So when the help comes, even the slightest thing, if when you're carrying something on the road, when somebody wants to help you, like it used to happen to me in New York in the subway, when you're carrying a big bag, people always want to help you, okay? And first I wasn't grounded enough, so I used to reject that all the time. And then I realized that that's actually divine help coming in different directions. And when you start accepting one, and they will start to come from different, like, you know, all the things will start to come to you. Let's see your angel of assistance during this time. We have angel of Hanael with integrity and red color right there. We have the red root chakra here, groundedness. And there's a scale. I told you, I felt the Libra energy, and that can be the justice also being served. Maybe you have like a karmic situation that can be also resolving, okay? Integrity. There's a need for you to take a look at the essential parts of your life and the notion of integration. The force of integrity within Hanael turns untruthful challenges into opportunities for truthful acceleration. Just as the eternal compasses of life teach that truth brings us to the integration and centeredness in this life. So I feel like here you might be actually experiencing, maybe for a long time, some injustice in your life. And it seems like that the scales are turning now. It is actually going to bring that those things are going to change. Maybe you didn't benefit from a certain inheritance for a long time. It can be something like that. And it can be coming from a different direction. And know that it's actually balancing the books right there. The Archangel Hanael can be helping, but also the universe, the creator, balancing the books for you. The ancient scales will always weigh your heart for truth. Please say a prayer to Hanael, who will help to clarify any illusion and move you to what is absolutely pure with your soul. Okay, so you will feel blessings and also protection, and you can call upon the Archangel, and you can pray to the creator of all that is and the all existence and the creator. And that will actually, like, I believe that, like, through the creator, asking for the angel's help will be useful in that situation, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.